Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back, and today there has been this trade that's been heating up around the league now, so today I will be giving my thoughts about it. If you could not tell by the title, the main part of the deal is that Colin Sexton and Kevin Love both get sent to the Miami Heat, while the Cavs get Tyler Hero, Precious Achiuwa, and Andre Iguodala. Andre Iguodala is just basically in that deal because he's making like $15 million a year, so he's just in there to make the contracts work. Of course, with Kevin Love and his contract being pretty insane, you need to have a huge contract in there. That's why Iguodala's in there. But I'm going to start out by saying that I would love to have the idea with Colin Sexton coming to Miami. I mean, we look at last year in his stats, he averaged 24 points and 4 assists. He was the #1 option in Cleveland, and coming to Miami, he would probably be the starting point guard, honestly, because you would have a starting lineup such as, if that would somehow be the deal that would get done, we may have to throw a pick or two in there, but the starting lineup would end up probably being around Colin Sexton. If he can re-sign Duncan, it'll be Sexton, Duncan, Jimmy Butler, and also if we can re-sign Trevor Ariza, it would be Trevor Ariza and then Bam Adebayo at the 5, at least is my presumable starting 5, unless the Heat make another blockbuster move this offseason. But like I said, Colin Sexton, he averaged 24 points last season. I don't think he will average 24 points if he does come to Miami, because he would move from the #1 option to the #3 option behind Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo as he is progressing. But this team would become really, really young again. He was just drafted with the 8th pick in 2018, and I think he would work well with Eric Spoelstra and the Heat. But the other part of this deal is, of course, Kevin Love. Now, like I said, I would love for Colin Sexton to be traded to Miami, but I would like to also keep Andre Iguodala. Now, I think that he does have a team option this offseason, and I would like to decline that. So I guess in the end, we may want to just use that to trade for a guy like Kevin Love, but maybe just to get that contract off of us. I think that I don't think anybody's really going to want to trade for Kevin Love, because nobody really has that cap space, and if they want to trade a player that has a huge contract, it's more than likely a valuable player to their team. So Kevin Love, I think, would end up possibly agreeing to a buyout at some point with the Cavs, could also be another solution. And I think that the Heat could possibly make a move like trading for Colin Sexton, giving up a guys like Tyler Hero for Colin Sexton, possibly 1-for-1, who knows, and then we signed Kevin Love to like maybe not like a minimum, but a really, really small veteran deal that would land, of course, Kevin Love and Colin Sexton in Miami in the end. And I would like that. I mean, Kevin Love averaged, like 12 points last season, I think. I'm going to check quickly. 12 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and he was pretty efficient, 41% from the field. So I think that he would also be a really, really good player. I mean, he's like 32 years old, nearly 33 by the start of the season, so it's not like he's like progressing anymore. He's more likely regressing, but I still think that he would be a good help to be he could be a veteran on the team that Andre Iguodala was too. So I think that I would love this deal if I were the Miami Heat. I think that Tyler Hero will be getting traded this offseason. Precious Achiuwa hasn't really done too much. He's still developing. Of course, he was just drafted last offseason in the 2020 draft. And then Andre Iguodala is 36 years old, so he is also coming to the end of his career anyways. A quick intermission here to say that if you are watching this before Game 2 of the NBA Finals on July 8th, we are going live on Twitch at 9 p.m. during the game to talk about and commentate on the game. So make sure you tune in. It's Huddy JG, and the link to the Twitch stream will also be down below. So make sure you stay tuned for that, and join up at 9 p.m. on Twitch. Before the Cavs, and if Andre Iguodala does stay with them, I have a feeling that Cleveland would decline that player option, because I think that they would have a chance to. But if Andre Iguodala does stay with the Cavs, I think he would be a good mentor for guys like Isaac Okoro, who they just drafted last year with the 4th overall pick, I want to say, or maybe it was 5th. I think it was 5th actually. And also for guys like Darius Garland and even Jared Allen you could throw out there. And Precious Achiuwa is another young center that they could put behind Jared Allen. You could possibly, I mean, who knows? You could possibly even start him at the 4 if you want to, and Tyler Hero could be that guard that fills in for Colin Sexton, although I'm not really sure how things are going to work out in Cleveland if this trade does happen, because you've guys like Tyler Hero and Darius Garland, and then you draft a guy possibly, like, it's looking like it could be Jalen Suggs or Jalen Green, I think, at number 3, the pick that they have, because I think we're all guessing that Cade Cunningham and Evan Mobley are going 1 and 2, so that leaves the question at number 3 with who the Cavs go with, and my pick is probably going to be Jalen Green, and I think that he is a shooting guard, and I would consider Hero also a shooting guard, although they can probably both play point guard, but Darius Garland is probably that starting point guard for the team, so I don't really know how things are going to work out in that backcourt with Garland, Hero, and Suggs or Green, whoever they take. I think they're both shooting guards or point guards, but yeah, this trade would definitely be good for Cleveland. Things haven't really been working out that they thought with Colin Sexton. They haven't even made the playoffs once since LeBron left. And yeah, like I said, they kind of restart things. They get rid of Kevin Love, who's coming up to the end of his time in the NBA. While they kind of restart with Precious Achiuwa and Tyler Hero, two young pieces who are definitely going to develop. I would say that Tyler Hero is probably my best player in the league, so I would not like to see him go. And at least if we let him go, or not like let him go, but if we trade him, I would like for it to be for a superstar, some maybe like Beal or Dame, but who knows? I wouldn't mind Colin Sexton either to run the point guard for us. But that will wrap up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure you stay tuned for the Twitch stream later tonight, 9 p.m. on July 8th, which is a Thursday, I believe. Yeah, it is. So that will wrap up. Let me know what you think about this. If this trade would happen, who would win, the Cavs or the Heat? My pick would probably be the Heat, as I'm wearing a Tyler Hero jersey right now, so I really, really hope that he does not get traded. But that will wrap up. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, peace.